Howdy guys, Nintendo Capri Sun here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Metroid for the NES. Unfortunately, as you might have seen in my update video, my capture software seems to be out of commission, which means there's not going to be any conkers until I get one that works. And it's just so annoying, all the glitches I've had to put up with on that thing from the beginning too. It wasn't just today, I've had problems with it before. Where it was just where I had to reset certain things that set themselves to some other thing or something, you know. It's like the default setting makes no sense at all. It's like had everything in contrast and brightness and all set to 0 if you hit the default button. So you'd have to go through and reset those again and everything. Anyway, this is a screw attack, by the way. Basically one-shots everything just by jumping into it. I'd like to demonstrate that, but not seeing any good opportunities here. Here we go. Boom! Yeah, just like that. Except you have to do the running jump though. You can't do it like this. And you can't destroy indestructible things like that. Anyway, I remember this room was always really nerve-wracking. But those things look like a certain piece of candy that we used to get when I was a kid. I remember. Oh, jeez. Oh, don't jump in the lava, genius. Good lord. Okay, so anyway, that 6-way intersection I was talking about. Basically... What? What the hell? How could this be a oh, it's not a dead end. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I had to look at it for a second. I was like, huh? Okay. I was gonna say. Alright, yeah, the 6-way intersection is basically up, down, and then 2 lefts and 2 rights on top of each other. I'm now taking the bottom right path. So, if that's any consolation, and the top right path is the one by which we came in. And the up path went to the screw attack, so that takes care of 3 of them now. Once we get done with this, we'll be through 3 of them. Watch out for this floor, it's fall through. And that, you can bomb through that too, but it doesn't go anywhere. It's one of those that doesn't go anywhere. As you can see, a big bubble down below. So much for that, right? I don't even remember what's down here. I think it's an energy tank, and that would actually be pretty nice if it was. Yeah, the screw attack is so badass, I tell ya. Yeah, this is an energy tank. Great. Oh, and I just fell in the lava. Can I kill you? Good lord. I can't shoot down to kill you. There we go, our energy is full. Do I want that? I want that energy? No, actually I don't, because it's only 5. For some reason I remember that those guys drop 5s. I don't know why, just because. Yeah, the only annoying thing about the screw attack is if you're freezing an enemy and you don't want them to respawn, and your screw attack accidentally kills them. There's also a glitch with the doors I could show you. Actually, this might be a good place to show it. Because we're basically, what we're going to do is shoot up through the floor and get back to where we just were. But here's another way you could do it. Get inside a door, but don't go through it. Let the door shut on you. And then do this right here. Basically, you duck into a ball. Well, shoot, I didn't want it to go down. And just keep doing that, pressing up and down rapidly. And you can actually, like, go through walls this way. Now, I don't think... Yeah, from what I remember, you could go up using that technique, but that went down just now, so... It might not be as useful as you think, but it's something you can do if you like to... Like, if you think you might be above something, you can check it out and find out. And you just never know where you're going to end up. I mean, I don't even know half the time where these maps go or how they're arranged or anything, so... I mean, I think if you looked at a map of the entire game and you saw that you were above something, and you actually tried to get there by going through the wall, you probably wouldn't end up there. Because I would assume that a lot of these places are on separate map loads, whatever you want to... Map loads, I'm not even sure what you would call it, but... Basically, the idea is that you're ducking and then standing back up again really fast. But the problem is if you duck and you don't stand up fast enough, you get stuck as a ball, and then you're literally stuck there and you can't do anything. Then you just have to reset the machine. So there is that risk, you don't want to do that, but it's something you can try. You know, if you're crafty enough. Or Minecrafty enough. Jeez. What a recoil from a simple fireball. Try to stay up top here. Away from you guys. Way away. Anyway, I had something I was going to talk about, now I can't remember what it was. Shoot. Shoot. I'm actually debating whether or not I should just go ahead and do hideout 2 while I'm here. Because, I mean, we're right here at it, it's like, you know... Okay, so the 6-way intersection, wait. Can you go down from the 6-way? I don't think you can, so maybe it's only a 5-way. It is, it's only a 5-way intersection. My bad. Okay, so we've taken care of the top right door is where we came in. The bottom right door went to a dead end with an energy tank, as we saw. And going up led to the screw attack, which is a dead end. The 2 left paths actually go to the same place. They bottleneck into a single path through the floor down below. So basically, regardless, there's only one way left to go now. Which is a relief. If you look at it that way, there's only one way to go now, so... Oops. Yeah, might as well pick up the missiles. Dude, seriously? Yeah, you just stand here. Would you quit falling in the lava? Seriously? Dude. You're a jackass. You know that. You're a jackass. It does start at 1, and you're a jackass! No, I'm a pitcher. You can be a pitcher and a jackass. CC, it is very common. Okay. I cannot believe him. He is so easy. Those guys are so funny. Oh, man. Okay, and it looks like you can keep going down here, but you can't. It'll let you bomb through like 1 or 2 of the squares, and then it'll stop you. It'll cock block you. So that's no fun. So here we go. This is where it starts to get a little bit hairy. Harry! I just like to go across the top of these. I don't see any better way to do it. Just trying to stay away from the fire poopers. The fire breather one-uppers. Okay, we have a 2-way intersection here. We're gonna go down. It's a T-shaped intersection that you can go down here. How would you know that? I have no idea, because every place looks the same around here. It's like, what? This is actually kind of a long dead end, so... And it only leads to what I think is a missile pack anyway, so... It's a lot of work for one little missile pack, but, you know, if you want 100%, you gotta do this crap. Wait a minute, it's right here. Okay, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of some other dead end. Okay. Yeah, just maybe I should demonstrate how long it actually takes to kill those without the screw attack. You want to see how tough these guys really are? Watch this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 shots. Yeah, the screw attack, 1 shot and they're done. So yeah, definitely an overpowered weapon if I need, you know. Nice to be able to just say, oh, screw your 16 shots, I'll just... Boom. It's very much worth it. Even these guys take 8 shots, which is tedious enough. I don't think any enemies ever drop more than 2 missiles at a time, though, which is kind of unfortunate. But, yeah, what can you do? Not until the final area, then they start dropping like 30 at a time. And it's like, yeah, but... They will drop 20 energy balls, though, like energy balls that are worth 20. So that is nice. Yeah, the only thing that sucks about this is waiting for the trend of time is that these rocks repair themselves just as you're jumping over them, so... So we're still on the only possible path here, which is eventually going to lead to a dead end, I'll go and tell you that right now. 31 missiles, man. What is my max missile capacity now, I wonder? Oh, no. Now, see, when you get into this area, you gotta be careful. Do not, I repeat, do not fall in there. Because some of those pits are so deep you literally can't get out of them. And you'll have to reset the machine. It's happened to me before. And it's not fun, I'll tell you that. Not fun at all. Okay, we have another spot here where you can actually go down, so we're gonna do that now. And this is going to lead to a rather unlikely weapon that you probably think I'm a fool for picking up, but it would be remiss of me not to show this in the playthrough, or at least to use it a little bit, so I think we'll be doing that now. This is one of those weapons that you just... like, if you were at a trivia game and someone asked you to explain where to go to get it, you wouldn't know the first thing to say. But this is it. This is the wave beam. And it sounds very funny. It actually sounds pretty cool. Again, you can bomb out behind the statue, but there's nothing there, so... Same with the screw attack room, so don't worry about it. But the nice thing about the wave beam is that it's actually twice as powerful as the ice beam, plus you don't have the extra hit to deliver to the enemy. You know, in the process of freezing them once for each hit. But, since you have the screw attack, it kind of makes the whole point. It kind of makes it all a moot point, is what I'm saying, so... But, you can go straight through these with no problem now. Oops, except there's only so many rocks can be disappeared at once. So you might have to wait for the other ones to repair. Also, the pattern of the beam, the way it shoots, is very... very handy. It's easier to hit enemies with it. Easier than the ice beam, I'll tell you that. So it's a pretty handy little weapon, but you won't be able to beat the game with it. That's the thing. Because in the final area, there's only one way to fight the enemies there. And that's to use the ice beam, which is unfortunate, because if you go there with this beam thinking that you're upgraded or something and you were maxed out, well, you were wrong, mister. And you're gonna have to go all the way back to get the other beam. Yeah, as you can see, this pretty much wipes out enemies pretty efficiently. We'll see how fast it wipes out this guy. Just for, you know, a point of comparison. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, see, that's a little better. And with the attack pattern, obviously, it hits better. And so this is like, yeah, like I said, the one missile pack at the end of a long dead end. That's a lot of work to go for one missile pack, but we did get a lot of cool stuff on the way. Including the wave beam. Yes, indeed. So, where do we go next? Holy jeez, you just knocked me in the lava. You didn't just knock me in the pit. I say you didn't just knock me into the pit. You didn't just knock yourself into the pit. You didn't just walk into the pit. Let's go along the top here. Oops. Thought I was playing Super Metroid for a second there. My bad. Good lord. There's actually 2 paths through the wall here. There's one that's like 4 blocks down from where I am right now. 5 blocks down, but this one's just easier to get to, so I'm using it. And if you don't like it, well, you can suck it. Oh, well. How did I get stuck in this situation? Seriously? Oh my god. Am I literally gonna have to bomb my way out of here? Okay. Right there, that's fine. Just... yeah, that works. Yeah, I like that. Dude, bring it on. Yeah, lava just does not do that much damage, so sometimes it's the safest place to be, like I said. I wasn't kidding around. As you see, we eventually hit a dead end, so there's really nowhere else to go. So now we have to backtrack all the way back to one of the first hallways that we were in Norfair to actually continue. But the good news is we pretty much cleaned out Norfair of all the power-ups that are here. So there are no more. So that's good news all around. And, jeez, 13 minutes already? Somehow I didn't think this would take this long. Oh, this is not the 6-way intersection. I thought it was for a second. And it's not. No, we're not that... No, this is a long way back. You know what? I don't feel like going in the... over the blocks. We're gonna go under them this time. Okay, I don't feel like going under them. Wait, can you stop for a second? Yeah, sometimes you actually have to let yourself sink all the way into the lava just to get a good jump off the ground. Otherwise, you get stuck doing what I was doing there, which was stupid. Screw attack is so nice. Man, whoa, whoa, no, you can't kill those. Sometimes it's hard to tell which ones you can kill and which ones you can't. We better start grinding for energy. But at least the screw attack gives you a way to kill enemies. Oh, well, it's on this side, my bad. It gives you a way to kill enemies doing something that you would normally do anyway to get, you know, through the area, so... you know, it's nice. Wall jumping, how I miss thee. we'll just take this road back here. Like I said, we could take either one, the top or bottom one. They both lead to the 6-way intersection, so it doesn't matter. Or 5-way intersection, I mean. I don't know why I keep calling that the 6-way intersection. I should play some Castlevania while I'm here. Now that my capture card's out, you do a lot of 8-bit summer stuff now or something. Just something to make up the time. Okay, this video is getting a little long here. I want to try to at least get back to where we were. Somehow I thought we'd get further than this, but, you know... I guess I underestimated how big this place really was. Okay, seriously, you purple balls? I'll show you purple balls if you really want to see it. And I don't think you do. It's not so much that you don't want to see the purple balls, as you don't want to feel it. You don't want to feel that crap, man. Hooray for slowdown, making the game easier. It's a tool-assisted speedrun. Yay! What the hell is this? Did I come through a path like this? I don't remember coming through. Okay, I guess I did. I don't remember Norfair having a path like that. That is so weird, just all of a sudden. You can see how much easier the screw attack makes things. You just fly through everything. It's so overpowered. Oh, you also can roll into a ball in the middle of a jump. That's another thing I miss from Super Metroid. Well, you want to get in there? Thank you. I'm going into overtime. Here's what I'd really like to do is at least get to the entrance of Hideout 2. I'm going to go ahead and do Hideout 2 first. With a wave beam. Just because I've never done it before and I want to see if I can. I don't think I've ever done it before. I'm pretty sure I've done it with a wave beam, but I don't know if I've done it first. Without the Various suit, you know. Because I think that would be kind of challenging. And obviously I'm having no problems thus far making progress in the game, so... Anyway, to get to Hideout 2, you just come to the bottom of this long hallway. Same one we were at the beginning. And take the only left you got here. Now this is going to be a long hallway of 4-block-wide platforms, and 2 blocks wide, and then 3 blocks wide, and then 2 blocks wide, and boom! A bunch of trash. As I said on my tape once. I really should be grinding for energy, but I don't care. I just don't give it that. Well, you know, I'll take those missiles. And here we are, guys. Well, this is pretty much it. Well, we got... Let's fall through here, I guess, but... So, this is it. Okay, so this is the entrance to Hideout 2. Next time on Metroid, we'll take on Hideout 2. See you guys later.